Hi, and welcome to your Employee Benefits Open Enrollment. This presentation is for any employees that are located in state, so in the state of California. My name is Gretchen Ferguson. Hopefully I've had the pleasure of meeting you already, but I'm excited to be back this year and can't wait to meet with you during your one-on-ones. The plan year this year is going to run July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025. So any of the changes or new plans we're talking about this year would begin July 1st and run a full 12 months, similar to our plan year last year. So jumping right in today, our agenda, we're going to first talk about open enrollment, remind you guys what that is, why it's important, and how you'll be completing it this year. We'll then talk about qualifying life events and what to do if you've experienced one throughout the year. Then we'll talk about Rippling, your online enrollment platform. Next, we'll move on to your benefit options. Good news is if you like the plan that you're on right now, all of those plans are still available and you can stay with it, or we've added a few additional options for you to better suit your needs and your family's needs. We'll then talk about how to access your benefits. So that's everything from how to find your temporary ID card, search provider networks, and even access some of the added value products that you get access to from being a member. We'll close out with some reminders and tell you guys how we can meet one-on-one. So open enrollment. What is it? It's your annual opportunity to make changes to your employee benefits. So whether you want to enroll in a coverage that you waived before or waive one that you're currently enrolled in, or maybe you just want to change the plan that you're enrolled in. You might want to add or remove dependents, and it's always a great idea to update your demographic and beneficiary information during open enrollment. This year, open enrollment is going to run June 3rd through the 14th. So note that Rippling will go live on June 3rd, and you'll want to wait to schedule your one-on-one appointment with either myself or Steve until after Rippling goes live on the 3rd. Like I just said, it will be, where will it be? It will be on Rippling online, but Steve and I will be there for you virtually to go over any questions that you have and really dive deep into these benefit options that you have. The deadline to complete it is June 14th. And again, this is important because outside of open enrollment, you're typically not able to make changes to your benefits. So it's important to take the time and pick a plan that's going to fit you and your family for the next 12 months. So the exception to that rule is a qualifying life event, which allows you to make changes to your benefits outside of open enrollment. It opens a special enrollment period for 60 days following the date of the event. So if you get married or divorced, maybe become a new parent, or you move out of the coverage area, or you or your dependent loses coverage, you'll have options to make changes to your benefits with your employer. So important to let someone know within that 60-day window, so we can not only let you know what changes you're eligible to make, but so we can submit those to the carrier in time. So Rippling, you guys should be familiar with this. I believe you're in there quite often, but you'll also be completing your employee benefit elections through there. So you'll log into Rippling, make sure your demographic information is up to date, click your open enrollment, and you'll be able to see the plans side by side. So the benefit details as well as the per pay period deductions. Make sure you take a look and get in there, take a look at the plans, and then schedule your one-on-one appointment. That way you've had the opportunity to review the plans and come to that meeting with any questions that you might have. Danielle will be sending out links for those one-on-one virtual meetings with either Steve or myself, and you can find a time that works best for you. Remember that we do have times earlier in the morning or later at night if you want to schedule that to include your dependents or spouse or domestic partner in that meeting as well. We don't mind at all. Better to have everybody there and answer everybody's questions all at once. And then you will assign and finalize all of your enrollment or waivers right through Rippling. So medical benefits, we're staying with the same two carriers, Anthem Blue Cross of California and Kaiser. So we've got that full network PPO with Anthem Blue Cross, and then two HMO networks with Anthem, the Priority Select HMO and then the Select. And then we also offer Kaiser HMO. So networks is really important when you're making sure that you have access to the providers that you want to see. So bring your provider names and addresses to your meeting. That way we can double check that your provider is still in the same network. Unfortunately, these things change on a monthly basis. So it could have changed from last year. We want to make sure that you're still in the best network. Plans. So I told you we're offering all the same plans, but we've also offered a bronze and platinum level PPO plan to really broaden the scope of what plans we offer and what we can accomplish or what we can accommodate for you guys. So with having bronze, silver, gold, and platinum level options on all four of those networks, it's really important that we take the time to sit down and figure out which plan is really going to serve you the best. Bronze isn't necessarily the worst and platinum the best. It really depends on your individual needs and your family's needs, depending on which level plan is going to be a best fit. The cost, this is great news. Your employer is increasing the employer contribution, which means you'll see less premiums taken out of your paycheck every payroll. Your employer now covers 100% of the employee-only rate on any Anthem Blue Cross HMO plan. So all of the HMO plans for yourself will be at no cost. You'll just be paying the difference for your dependents. Those on the Kaiser HMO, the contribution did go up, so you'll still see a significant savings on your premium deductions. Unum, we're staying with Unum for our ancillary benefits, so no real changes here. Dental, we've got a $5,000 annual benefit, allowing you to use that on any dental work you may need. All of your preventative is covered at 100%, so you can go in and get your exam, preventative cleaning, and x-rays at no charge. If you happen to need a filling, or maybe they talk about an in-depth cleaning with the scaling and root planing, all of that's covered at 90% under basic. And then your more complicated stuff, so bridges, root canals, crowns, are all covered at 60. Your employer covers 100% of the employee-only rate, which is up from last year. So you'll also see some savings on your dental premiums. Vision, you get your exam, lenses, and frame allowance of $150 every year. Make sure you're going in there annually to take advantage of those benefits. It is still on the iMed Vision network, and your employer is continuing to pay 75% of the employee-only rate, which is fantastic. They also take care of you on life insurance, paying for a $15,000 life and AD&D plan. If you felt like you needed more coverage above and beyond that $15,000, you could elect voluntary life. Voluntary means that you, the employee, pays 100% of the premium. You can get $500,000 for yourself and spouse, and up to $10,000 for your children. 2 additional voluntary plans, meaning you pay 100% of the premium, but you get the added bonus of getting the group rate and it being automatically deducted from your payroll, are critical illness and accident. Critical illness, you pick the face value of $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000, and you get paid out that amount if you get diagnosed with one of the covered illnesses. This includes things like heart attack, stroke, organ failure, cancer, and some other things as well. Accident works on a pay schedule, so it pays you directly if you were to be injured accidentally. Bigger injuries have a bigger payout, or more serious injuries have a bigger payout. And this is, again, paid directly to you. It isn't connected to your medical plan at all. So it can help you with any type of out-of-pocket expenses, not just medical, that you may have when you encounter an injury. Flexible spending accounts, or FSAs, we'll continue to offer these, both healthcare and dependent care. Healthcare FSA, reminder, allows you to put pre-tax dollars away to help you pay for out-of-pocket medical, dental, vision, and prescription expenses. The annual limit for healthcare FSA did go up $150 this year to $3,200. Dependent care FSA, on the other hand, allows you to put pre-tax dollars away to help you pay for child and elder care. It really is any type of care that's going to allow you to continue to work. So that includes things like after school programs, daycare, summer camps, things like that, for your dependents. The annual limit remains the same at $5,000 for your dependent care. A reminder that FSA accounts are use it or lose it. So whatever you elect at the beginning of the plan year must be used up within the 12-month plan year. If there's any balance in that account at the end of the year, it will be forfeited. You do have a grace period on the health FSA side. It is 75 day grace period. So know that if you put something away for last year and you've got a big chunk in there right now, know that you have until the end of June for the regular plan year, and then an additional 75 days to spend up that money so you don't lose it. Remember that this covers all dependents. So when you're budgeting for the next year, take into account not only your healthcare expenses, but your dependents as well. Keep receipts. So if you have receipts from this past year, you can submit a claim and be reimbursed. Or maybe you elect it this year and you've got your dependents on there, but your spouse forgets to use the FSA debit card when they're at the office for a copay. As long as you have that receipt, you can submit it and get reimbursed as well. If you find yourself getting to the end of that 75-day grace period and still have some funds in that account, or maybe just need to stock up on some of your first aid supplies, you can go to the FSAstore.com. Everything on there is FSA eligible and gets shipped right to your door. So anything from Band-Aids to sunscreen to aspirin are all on there and can be ordered with your debit card as well. So accessing benefits, if you're with Anthem Blue Cross of California, you may be familiar with the Sydney Health app. This is the app that allows you to view your digital ID card, search provider networks, review plan information, see how much you've paid towards your deductible, and access a lot of these added value features that I'm going to be talking about next. Live Health Online is how you're going to access virtual visits with Anthem. It provides visits with your primary care physician and with licensed therapists, all through a smartphone, tablet, computer, anything with a webcam. They also offer phone appointments. So if you feel like what you're going through, your need right now might be accessible through one of these virtual care options, it'll not only save you time, but also money on the copay. Any Anthem members also are automatically enrolled in an employee assistance program, or EAP. You get a lot of life balance help here. So not only counseling, but legal, financial, and a lot of well-being tools. So make sure you get in there and see everything that's available to you. One of my favorite features is the pay it forward. Nobody doesn't like cash back, and with this feature you can earn up to 15% cash back instantly at 120,000 retailers. So you can link your bank account to transfer these rewards automatically, or you can use it to buy e-gift cards, or what I think is a cool feature is you can add it to your Anthem Health wallet, and you can use that to pay for out-of-pocket medical expenses, whether it be copays or paying for a prescription at the pharmacy, or if you need lab work. Instead of swiping your debit card, you can go to your Anthem Health wallet and use those cashback rewards to pay for that, which is really cool. They also give you access to All Clear, which is an identity protection program. So whether you need to repair your credit or would like to monitor your identity, and credit to prevent any type of identity incident, All Clear can help you out with that. Lots of discount programs that you also have access to: vision with LASIK, or dental, maybe Invisalign, and some other health and fitness programs. So get in there, take a look, and see what's going to be most beneficial for you. Whether you're signing up brand new with Anthem or you've been on Anthem and didn't know that these things existed or forgot and don't know how to access them, remember to ask about these during your one-on-one meetings, and we can show you how to access all of these great additional benefits that you get on top of your medical. So if you're with Kaiser, you still have some great options as well. They have kp.org and the KP app. This allows you to see your digital ID card, search provider networks, but because it's all within Kaiser, you can also schedule appointments, request prescription refills, and email your doctor all within the KP app. So everything's all right there for you, and it talks to each other, so it makes it super convenient. They also give you access to some telehealth options, both phone and video appointments with your primary care. They also have a 24/7 care advice line, which allows you to talk to a nurse 24 hours a day, which is really helpful for new parents, or even if you've got something going on that isn't super urgent, you can give that advice line a call and get some direction. They have some wellness apps that come for free. We've got Calm, which is a meditation and sleep app, Ginger, which is emotional support, and My Strength, which is a personalized wellness program. So if you haven't already, or if you're new to Kaiser, definitely take a look at those. That's a huge added value. Lastly, they have a ClassPass discount, which gives you a free trial and 20% off monthly packages. ClassPass gives you, depending on your level of membership or level of the package that you choose, you get so many points. And then going to different workout classes or a massage or getting a pedicure, all are worth different amount of points. So you can not just go to one place or be stuck to one workout center. You can kind of go around and take different classes depending on how you're feeling, which is a really cool feature. Unum, all of this information is on Rippling, but wanted to remind you that you can access your dental ID card at unumdentalcare.com. Also review claims history and review your benefit summary. There's also through the Unum mobile app that you can download once you get registered on unumdentalcare.com. Vision, same type of thing, view ID cards and search providers at imedvisioncare.com/Unum. If you enroll in one of those voluntary products through Unum, whether it be the accident or critical illness, and need to file a claim, like you've gotten in an accident and need to be paid out on that, Unum makes it really easy to file claims either at unum.com/claims or through the Unum mobile app. You can submit, track, and update all of your claim information. If you ever are filing a claim and run into any issues, please reach out to Steve and I with that claim number, and we can help push it along in the system. So lastly, some reminders. We always hit on this, but it's important. Preventative care, you want to go annually to get that taken care of. It's covered at 100%. You don't even need to pay a copay. So go in there and get all of your lab work done. Go to the gyno and get your pap smear and mammograms. That is all covered at 100% for preventative care. Prescription drugs, always ask for generic, and always research them on GoodRx.com. This is going to show you the different contracted rates at all the different pharmacies, so you can see where it's going to cost you the least to fill your prescription. Remember that Walmart has a lot of $0 copays for generic drugs, and Costco a lot of times comes up as the cheapest. Remember, you don't have to have a membership to take advantage of Costco Pharmacy. Any new enrollment, so whether you're changing carriers or you're getting on the plan for the first time, or maybe you added a dependent this year, you'll want to make sure that you get your prescriptions refilled before the end of the month, and be mindful of any appointments you have that first week of July. If you happen to have any appointments that first week and you or a dependent are new to the plan, remember to tell us that during your one-on-one enrollment so we can flag it and make sure we get that ID number to you before your ID card takes so long to come in the mail. Beneficiaries, any plan that has a death benefit, so any of the life insurance, both the basic, voluntary, and the critical illness and accident plan, all have death benefits. So you'll want to make sure you designate a beneficiary. Remember that you can update these at any time during the year, not just during open enrollment. And a reminder to schedule your individual meetings. Danielle will be sending out links to both mine and Steve's calendar. So get in there and pick a time that's going to work well for you. Again, a reminder that you can bring your dependents to that meeting if that's helpful for you. Rippling opens June 3rd, so please be mindful to schedule your enrollment meeting after the 3rd. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys listening. I look forward to meeting with you on your one-on-one appointments. Take care.